with all-seeing, all-knowing information. Basically, first thing I want to let everyone know that all religions are man-made.
Hello, my beautiful African people. Welcome back to Here and Ride African Facebook page and YouTube channel. Today, we are continuing with debunking the myth about problem of religion and conflict. Today, we are discussing about this topic that people throw around all the time. You have heard people say this a lot of time. They say all religion are man-made. All religion are man-made. Let us go with this phrase for a second and see how ridiculous and silly this phrase sounds. Let's assume that all religions are man-made. Is there anything wrong with something man-made? All these militant atheists in Africa and elsewhere, they always use this kind of phrase to disqualify any religion. And sometimes they're so disingenuous because sometimes they merge all religion together and say that they are the same. But you all know that all religions are not the same. They are not the same in their way of life, and they are in their dealings as well. There are different religions with different ideologies and way of life. All religions are not one. But let's circle back to all religion are man-made. When these people that always have this talking point, when they go to hospital, when they are sick and go to hospital, if a medical doctor recommended for them to take some medication, and they're going to use the same phrase and say, all medicines are man-made, I'm not going to take them. You see how silly this phrase sounds? Because most of the stuff men made are not bad anyway. These people, they use a car is made by man. You can't say because car is made by man, it's not true. That's why it's not logical, it's not rational to use this phrase, said that disqualify or religion that because men found them, let's assume that men found them, that is wrong. But it's not so, because if there is no trust within people in the world, it's very difficult to live in this world of no trust. Like, if you want to travel abroad and take a flight, if you get to the airport, you don't ask to see the qualification of the pilot. No one even asks about it. You have that confidence in people that employed him, in the structure, in the organization that employed him, that they have done their due diligence to select the best qualified pilot to fly you where you want to go. The same thing should apply with religion. But not blindly. Like, negative way of applying it in religion is that if someone comes to you and tell you that God spoke to him, but when you ask him question or her question and he couldn't, justify his word, or maybe he said he doesn't want to entertain questions, I think you should reject such such testimony. But religion, just because men are involved in religion, doesn't mean that it is not credible. Because these militant theists, they want to discredit religion by, saying that it's man-made. But most of the stuff man-made are good and helpful. Like, let's go further with that man-made, because some of the stuff we see is man-made, but when we see the world, the earth, and we see the planet, other planets, the galaxy, the science have enabled us to even see some deeper space and the multiple billions of stars in the galaxy. We should ask the same question: who made those stuff? And those people that is saying that it's obvious to them that man made this religion. If we ask them who made this stuff, like the galaxies, billions of stars, they have no credible, rational answers. They start to give you their own opinion. But since man made something we see, and we see other stuff, we're supposed to ask the question: who made those stuff? Because it's not by accident there. Someone made them. And who made them is God, not man. So it's not a rational statement to disqualify religion just because they are man-made. It doesn't make sense. Because man has made some good stuff. And we trust in some credible witnesses, credible evidence written down by men. If we don't trust even those militant theists, we see them women and men in Africa, and they're young as well. If we don't trust the credibility of men in most of the stuff we do, we cannot live in this world. That's why I give you an example of the trust we have in the structure, in the people that employ the pilots. We trust that they're gonna do the test to test whether they are qualified to fly a plane before they allow them to work as a pilot. And every time anyone wants to travel, you shouldn't go, and they have already done the stuff for you. You shouldn't go to verify the stuff. The same thing applies to religion. But not all religions are the same. Some religions have their different way of life, and some have different way of life as well. So, these people, they want to bring everything together, have all religion together just to discredit religion. Thank you for watching. Peace.